Hello and welcome to your PE lesson, your PE challenge, whatever you want to call it. Today I'm going to go through a few things that you could do at home. I've got some specific equipment behind me. I'm not expecting everyone to have these things lying about at home, but I'm going to try and show you ways you can use things that you may find at home to replicate some of the movements here. What I've tried to do is use a relatively small space because I understand not everyone will have a large space to do some work in their gardens or any space at all. So have a look at what I'm doing, adapt it if you need to, and we go from there. From the first thing we're going to do, guys, is a warm up. I'm just going to advise you on what you should be doing. I'm not going to go through the whole thing, and then take your time and do it in your own time when you get a chance. Okay, the first thing I would recommend you to do is a minute of just jogging on the spot. Once you've done some jogging on the spot, guys, some heel flicks, taking your heels up to your bottom, another minute of that. Once you've done some heel flicks, go into some high knees, bringing your knees in line with your waist. Once you've done 30 to 45 seconds of that, some open the gates, going onto each leg, opening out the groin, working on your hip flexors. Okay, after you've done maybe 30 seconds of that, go into some hamstring extensions. So right leg to left hand and vice versa. Maybe do about 20 in total of them. Okay, and then any other work that we've done in our lessons in order to get warmed up properly. So do your warm up, make sure you've worked through the muscles. Okay, make sure you're ready for the activity. I want to show you what you can do first. So I've got a set of ladders and some cones. Okay, the exercise is going to work like this. Okay, you're going to lift your knees high, pump your arms, okay, and come through each run. So it should look like this. Once you've been through the run of ladders, you're going to go backwards through each cone here. So it should go like this. Whoop. Try not to knock them over. Alright? So the first thing is 2 feet. I'll go through that again. In each section. And then back through each cone. And then start that movement again. Alright? Like I said, I understand not everyone will have these. So what I've got are some t-shirts. All I'm going to do is replace each run with a t-shirt here. And for the cones, I'm going to take them out. And I've got some socks rolled up. So, without the specific SAQ equipment, I can still do the movement, okay? So I'll go through that again. Fast feet coming through the ladder, and then going backwards, fast feet, almost a defensive slide in basketball, going backwards, jockeying in football, going backwards, okay? So we're trying to replicate game movement in our drills here, right? So I'll just go through it here, so then we can see how this one works. So 2 feet in each, nice and fast. Use your arms, pump, pump. And then this time the socks, round the back, each one. And then starts again. High knees, pump it, pump, 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 pump. Through each one. Start again. Okay. Each time you complete it once, that's 1 repetition. Okay? If I do it twice, that's 2 repetitions. 3, that's 3 repetitions. If I aim to do 5 repetitions, a group then is called a set. So if I did 3 sets of 5 repetitions, that would be a total of 15 movement through this small circuit. Okay? So you choose what suits you best depending on your own fitness. Okay? And then you can adapt it. You can overload. You can make it harder. Okay? If you've got more space in your garden, make it bigger. But as you get fitter, you can maybe do 6 repetitions, or you can add a set onto it. Okay. And I'm just gonna, okay, the second SAQ little circuit that we could do, and I've got 2 hurdles in front of a set of 4 cones. Okay, so now we can put some jumps into our little circuit, some plyometrics, okay, rebounding for basketball, jumping up for a header if you're a goalkeeper, jumping up to save the ball out the top corner, netballers jumping for a rebound, whatever your sport might be, okay, there's some movements in here that you can use and transfer those into your game. So this is how this one's going to work. Start at the top, 2 jumps, nice and fast, going forward, side steps into each one, jog it back, start again, going in, out, each one. Okay, so right there I've just done 2 repetitions, and again, I know not everyone will have this equipment. So I've got my socks ready under the cones, so I've just got rolled up socks. I'm going to swap those hurdles for my t-shirt. Move them out of the way. So this time it's the same thing. 2 jumps in and out the socks, nice and fast, and that's 1 repetition I've just done there. Okay. So again, it's just using stuff you'll find in your wardrobe, or any old clothes, whatever you got. You can adapt it. You might have some sticks lying around, whatever it may be. Okay. So again, think about how many reps you're going to do. Think about how many sets you're going to do. Okay. And then challenge yourself. As you get better at it, add on to it, or decrease the amount of rest you're taking in between each set or each repetition. Okay, the last one I want to show you for this session is the agility T-run. So I've just got 4 cones set up, 1 at the top, 3 in a line here, so it looks like a capital T. Okay, this one we're going to be looking at agility and speed. Okay, again, replicating sporting movements, jockeying to keep up with the defender. Okay, if you're good at dribbling a football, changing direction after you've done a step over, whatever it may be. Even if you're a boxer in the ring, moving your feet quickly. Okay, so all these things again can be transferred over to your game, your sport. Okay, so starting at the top, quick movements to the first cone, side steps, back to the middle, backward. Once you hit it, repeat it. Side, side, middle, back. Okay? Again, I've just done 2 repetitions there to give you a demonstration. If I lift the cones up, my socks are there. Okay, taking the place of my cone. Doesn't matter what you got, you can use anything to repeat these movements. Starting at my top sock, center, side, side, back. That's 1 rep. Repeat it. 2 reps. Okay? So there's a little challenge, also homework for you to be doing to stay fit, to repeating movements that you can transfer over to your games when you come back. And it's just a way to be doing something to keep physically active, physically fit. Well, I had to pause the video there because I was getting out of breath and I needed a drink. Okay, so maybe I need to work on my fitness. But yeah, have a look at this, have a go, get people involved, get family involved, get carers, brothers, sisters, whoever it is, okay? And I'd be interested to know how you get on once we get back to school. Now, remember what you've learned. So the principles of training, we use the FIT principle to overload. So if you do this twice a week, okay, can you do it 3 times a week? So how often you do it, to increase the intensity of it. Can you add an extra repetition? Can you do an extra set? Okay. Can you decrease the rest? Okay. And the time. So if you wanted to do it for you could do this challenge for a minute. All right. And then challenge yourself the next time you do it to do it for 1 minute, 10 seconds. Just increase it that little bit, some progressive overload, to make sure you're not having to make sure you don't get any injuries. Also to avoid that plateau. So we make sure we keep increasing our fitness. So we must add a little bit on once our body adapts to the changes, our body becomes fitter, becomes stronger. Okay. So please have a go at this. Let us know how you get on. If you can, if you haven't got much space, just adapt it, make it smaller. Just repeat the movements, maybe a little bit longer. If you've got more space, you can make it a little bit bigger. So you've got to do it according to what works for you. Okay. Hope you enjoyed that. Stay safe and take care. And hopefully I'll see you all very soon.